In this video, we're going to go over the application process for Category 4 grantees who offer barrier reduction services only. So after initially adding that customer into JTED, what we'll do is complete the application. So when we have this prompt, we'll go to complete the initial application with the applicant. And we'll be redirected to the first part of the application page here, where we enter the demographic and contact information. So we can see that the information we previously added has populated over here, but there are some other fields we need to add now. So we'll begin by adding the street address for the customer and the city, state, and zip code. And it does ask for the +4 lookup. If you're not sure what that is, you can click this link here. It'll open a new tab to the USPS website where you can look up the zip code, and it'll provide that additional 4 numbers for you that you can enter. You will also enter the primary phone number for the customer and select the phone type. And there's some optional fields as well, but we'll just go over the ones that are required. We'll select race, ethnicity, the sex at birth. If male is selected, there is a prompt that generates below asking if the customer has registered with Selective Service. And if so, then you'll enter that Selective Service number here. But there is a question before that is required. So after sex at birth, we have a question, are they authorized to work in the US? Then we'll select the military status. Next is the option that best describes their situation. How many people are in their household? And what is your household monthly income? And so once that information has been entered, we'll click save and go to the next page. And this will do the, oops, sorry. We have one more question here. What other training programs has this customer been in? Select all that apply. And once those selections are made, go ahead and click save and go to the next page. And this will do the eligibility check that will determine, based on our answers, if this customer is eligible to participate in the JTED program. And so we can see for Category 4 that they meet all the requirements. So it does check to see if the customer lives in a qualified census tract, QCT, or disproportionately impacted area, DIA, or the providing organization is located in a QCT or DIA area, or if the customer has been negatively impacted by COVID. That's the first item that's checked here. It also checks to see if they're authorized to work in the US, that if they are male, that they are Selective Service compliant, that they meet the low and moderate income guidelines, that they're at least 16 years of age, and that they're enrolled in a complementary job training program. And so once that information has been entered and the eligibility is good, if the customer would like to move forward, you'll just click save and submit. If they're not interested in participating, that can be selected as well, but you'll click save and submit, and it'll take you to the application summary page. And here we can see the information that we entered on that demographic and contact info page. If we need to come back and change any of this, we can select here, this hyperlink here, and save, update the information. But if we're all good to go, we'll click the return to intake button, and we'll have another video going over the remaining components of the intake process. And if you do need to go back and edit information at any time for the customer in their application, you can just select this complete application with customer button and make the changes as needed.